Hey everybody, Bethesda has recently announced that they are delaying the release of the Wastelanders DLC for Fallout 76 and instead will be introducing a premium subscription model. When I first saw this release, I'm going to be honest, I thought it was a joke. I couldn't believe that Bethesda would go out of their way to screw over the remaining player base of Fallout 76, but I was totally wrong. Not only is this update real, it's complete trash and directly tries to take money from the fans who have stuck with Fallout 76 the longest. The ones who have remained through all the patches and all the bugs and continue to play the game to this day. Instead of being like, hey, why don't we reward the players out there who are still actively playing Fallout 76? Nope. Instead, Bethesda is taking a page out of EA's playbook and came up with the brilliant idea to start charging players a subscription fee for basic gameplay features. Starting with private worlds. In my opinion, players originally wanted private worlds for a couple of reasons. One being, before Fallout 76 was released, some players were under the impression that Fallout 76 was going to have a story similar to Fallout 4, that there would be missions and quests, not just endless text documents and simple, boring public events. People were worried that they were going to be constantly griefed as they played these missions, so the need for a private server was understandable. This need fell apart in two ways. First, players actually don't really grief each other in Fallout 76, and honestly, most of the times they are helpful, especially for low-level players. High-level players would drop items or supplies of great benefit to players just starting out. Second, players of the game quickly realized that there was barely any missions at all, and most amounted to reading a document that led you to the next document you could read. The main requests for private servers came from the modding community. These talented individuals wanted to showcase their skills in Fallout 76 like they had in previous Fallout games. In order to maintain some balance in an online game, mods can't be allowed on public servers. You can't have overpowered weapon mods being used against players not using mods in a public server, which is why having access to a private server is great for people who want to use mods. These private servers allow individuals to play with custom created content in whatever ways they like. It also gives modders the chance to test out their mods in the game environment. Having said all that, does Fallout First allow the use of mods? No, it does not. One of the main features people have been asking for since the release of Fallout 76 is still not available even with the addition of these private servers. The scrap box. One of the main issues encountered by anyone who has played 76 is storage space. Storage space is very limited, and coming off a game like Fallout 4, where storage space was unlimited, it made the transition into 76 more difficult. Bethesda has claimed that storage space was capped for technical reasons. With the release of Fallout First, we now know this is not the case. Unlimited scrap storage space is possible, but only if you pay the extra fee. The scrap box is not a cosmetic item. It is clearly a pay-to-win feature. Players with no limit to their storage have a big advantage over players that do not. These features should be given to all players. Atoms. You will receive 1,650 atoms per month to use in the Atomic Shop. I guess if you are already buying atoms each month, this is an alright deal. However, some of the power armor skins are 1,800 atoms, so you would have to wait 2 months before you could purchase a set of those skins. It seems like that price was intentionally picked, so even though you're getting 1,650, it's still not enough to be able to buy some of the higher items in the store, so it's like encouraging players to then spend even more money to get those sets quicker. The survival tent. The new survival tent comes with a stash, sleeping bag, scrap box, cooking station, and an instrument. This tent can be placed anywhere in the world and will act as a second fast travel point. Again, why make people pay for this? This is not a cosmetic item. By having a second fast travel point, it makes navigation around the world much easier. It also doesn't cost any caps to travel to the survival tent. This feature is nice, but it certainly isn't worth $13 a month. The Ranger Armor outfit is an iconic outfit from the Fallout New Vegas series, which was created by Obsidian. During the same week that Obsidian is releasing their new game, The Outer Worlds, Bethesda could have been like, we should give a shout out to our Fallout brothers and give all the players this awesome Ranger armor. But no, they made it exclusive to the Fallout First service. So even if you wanted to buy this outfit from the Atomic Shop, you can't. Lastly, we have icons and emotes. Who really cares about these anyway? Yeah, they can be cool and interesting, but they should be free to all players who have already purchased a game, not part of some subscription package. Now when it comes to the cost itself, you can either pay $13 a month or $100 a year. This is absurd. I can't believe that Bethesda thought this was a good idea. Main figures at the company like Todd Howard and Pete Hines have specifically said there would be no subscription service, no paid DLCs, and that the Atomic Shop would be cosmetic items only. But we've seen them go back on these promises time and time again. I'm not going to judge anyone who buys the Fallout 1 subscription, but it's definitely not for me. Overall, it's a shame to see a company like Bethesda, who normally delivers a great product, take the path of something like EA and become overwhelmed by greed. With upcoming future releases like Starfield and Elder Scrolls, I'm definitely worried that this pay-to-win crap will be included in those games as well. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe to see more in the future. See you next time, and do what thou will.